Commissioners General Session for July 14th, 2026. Before we begin our agenda, if you would please remember to mute your devices. We will begin this morning's agenda with a Pledge of Allegiance led by Commissioner Boyce. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, before we begin today's agenda, I'd like to highlight a special event that's happening next month that our board is proud to support each year, the African American Male Wellness Walk, or the African American Male Wellness Agency will host its annual Black Men's Wellness Day on August the 8th. The event is about much more than just a 5K. This is a movement that's focused on raising awareness of health disparities, encouraging actionable steps toward better health, and celebrating the strength and resilience of our community toward better health and celebrating each other. We are encouraging Team Franklin County to once again get involved and show our support. To share more about the event and how our employees can participate, I'd like to invite County Administrator Wilson to say a few words.
Thank you, President O'Grady. Good morning, Team BOC. As President O'Grady previously said, Black Men's Wellness Day is coming up on Saturday, August the 8th. And I want to encourage all of you to join us and help Team Franklin County show up in a very big way. This year, I'm having a little friendly competition with Charles Hillman, who is the CEO of the Columbus Metropolitan Housing Authority, to see who can bring out the most participants. Of course, we want to win. It's the only option. But the purpose behind this challenge is much bigger than just simple bragging rights. Black Men Wellness Day is about showing up for yourself, your family, and your community. Black men continue to experience a disproportionate high rates of heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, and certain cancers. And too often, health conditions are not identified until they become much more serious. This event helps change those outcomes by making prevention, early detection, and wellness resources more accessible. This begins at 7 a.m., so it's early. Participants can receive free health screenings, learn their numbers, and connect with wellness resources for the entire family. The 5K walk and run begins at 9 a.m., and we already have 110 Board of Commissioner employees and 30 additional participants registered. So we really need to bump this number up. I know we can build on that momentum, though. The BOC agency with the most registrants will earn bragging rights to be formally recognized at our general session in September. There are two important steps you need to take to make sure your registration counts. Employees can register through Kronos through Friday, July 31st, and on the day of the event, you must sign in at the Franklin County Board of Commissioners mobile unit between 7 and 8:30 a.m. Participants can also count towards a $50 Thrive on Wellness incentive. At the end of the day, this is about more than a competition or a 5K. Every person gets screened, learn their numbers, and take steps toward better health is the impact that we really hope to make. So Team BOC, let's show up for ourselves and for one another and for our community, and let's bring home the win for Franklin County. Thank you.
All right. Well, there's the challenge. You got to get out of bed on a Saturday morning for $50.
President O'Grady, may I say
Yes, sir.
something? Administrator Wilson, are you going to be running the 5K?
I will be walking at a very brisk pace.
I love it.
I repeat for the record. Administrator Wilson will be walking at a very brisk pace.
And I will be there cheering.
But with a lot of spirit, swag, attitude, though.
I love it. I'm kidding with you on that, but I'm glad to see you out there walking and participating, and I'm looking forward to it myself. I'm not sure if August is always a kind of a crazy month because we're on recess, and it allows us to do all the personal things that we need to do in our lives, and so it's always, you never know, traveling, doing whatever. But so I'm hoping I'm here because I love running in it, and I want to participate. But the bigger part is it's not just for black men. It's really for everybody. The times that I've been, that I participated, was literally tens of thousands of people that come from all walks of life. They're each gender. They represent different parts of the community geographically. It is one of the best community-centered events in Central Ohio, quite frankly. And undergirded with that are wellness checks, where you get to get your blood, checked. You get to get your blood pressure checked. You can check for other things. And every year, there are people who come out of that experience where they have been able to catch an early diagnosis of high blood pressure or some element of hypertension, et cetera, et cetera. And those are things that, A, save lives, and B, can reduce our health costs long term. And so I want everybody to know everyone is welcome. It's not just about black men. The reason why it's focused on black men is because black men are generally at the bottom rung in every category when it comes to health, wellness, and health management. Hypertension, diabetes, obesity, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Black men are almost in every category at the bottom rung. And so this effort is about really changing the dynamic of society so that we all can live better. We can all reduce our healthcare costs. We can all live the best life that we can be, that we can live in. And so I hope you come out, even if you walk. If you walk, would you say walk with
A brisk
briskly,
pace.
yeah, brisk pace,
A brisk
or just a brisk stroll. Just a brisk stroll. Either way, it's a healthy experience, and want to invite everybody out to join us.
President O'Grady.
Please.
Thank you, Commissioner Boyce, for those comments. What clicked with me also, this event has grown so much as far as community impact that it's moved this year to be in the Columbus State, King Lincoln District, Bronzeville District,
Oh,
for
great.
parking, et cetera. So it would be centered at Long Street and Jefferson Avenue will be where it would be centered at this year, just due to the growth. It's young, old, multiple generations also have been involved over the years. And I know you've had the honor to serve as a chairperson of this event as well. The year you did it, I think they had special shoes even. They had a little,
Yeah, well, you know,
little
that's-
partnership.
Yeah.
It's a fun morning, that's for sure, and I go out every year to show my support because I sit here, every week in and week out, and I harp on health and wellness and paying attention to your numbers and and making sure that you're at your appointments and taking your meds and doing all the things that you have to do. And I figure if I'm going to sit up here and tell everybody that they need to pay attention, they need to go to their doctor, and they need to do the things that they need to do to pay attention to their own health and wellness, then I can't very well sleep in on a Saturday morning and not be there to support Team Franklin County, and make sure that I'm there on that morning. It's a fun morning. There's a lot, the whole community's out. It's a place to see and be seen, that's for sure. Especially you can see what this guy wears when he goes to run on. It's pretty hilarious to see. Yeah. He's out there in every color under the rainbow. It's pretty funny. So
I
you can
didn't
show
know that.
You can show up and see.
Didn't know, okay.
See Commissioner Peacock over here running in. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Oh, look, nobody wants to say anything now, but they know. They all know he wears every bright color that he could possibly get on himself.
He's not lying. I do.
He looks
I wear
great.
the bright colors.
He looks great,
Yeah.
and he does it great because he's out there running for sure, and he challenges everybody else to do it as well. But it is a fun morning, and everybody's out there. You see the whole community when you're out there that morning. So if you're not,
we got 3 people showing up.
yeah, I'll be
Three of
there.
us, so you got 3.
Commissioner Crowley will be there too. She's always there.
Yeah. Okay, 4, 5. All right.
Prosecutor favorite. Everybody's always
Who
there.
else will join us? Who's with us? All right, 6. Is there one out 7 out there? All right, 8 right there. Okay, all right, 9. I see you, Pat. I see you. All right. Everybody else. Okay, Walter's going to be there. That's 10. That's 10. All right.
Walter, you're not
We
going to
need
sleep
enough
in it, Walter?
T-shirts.
I don't believe it. Oh, there you go.
The brisk walk.
Well, anyway, it's a good time, that's for sure. It's worth getting up in the morning, so. Anyway, all right. Well, we appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing everybody on August 8th. So as part of our continuing series celebrating America's 250th anniversary, it is also my pleasure to turn our attention to one of Franklin County's longest-standing traditions, the Franklin County Fair, now celebrating its 109th year. The fair takes place next week, starting on Monday, July 20th, which is good this year. Normally, over the last several years, there's been a conflict, and the commissioners are generally out of town. So I am anticipating I'm going to be able to be there next week. My staff and the Public Affairs Department actually have me coming out to the fair, which is great. It's just down the street from my house. And it's concluding, it starts on the 20th and concludes on Sunday, the 26th. So for more than a century now, the fair has brought our residents together to celebrate agriculture, community, and county pride, and this year is certainly no exception. Joining us today is Amy Fleshman, our Franklin County Fairgrounds manager, who works year-round to make the fair possible for our nearly 1.4 million residents. She's joined by a young leader from our local 4-H organization whose dedication represents the next generation carrying this tradition forward. Amy, please introduce your guest if you would, and welcome to both of you.
Awesome. Well, we thank you for this opportunity. This is Hazel. Hazel is a key 4-H member for us. She's somebody who's really embraced what 4-H can do for our young people in the community. And at this point, I'm just going to turn it over to her because she's got a story to share.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Like Miss Amy said, my name is Hazel. I am going to be a junior at Hilliard-Davidson High School next year, and I'm going to share a little bit about why fair is important to me. So for me, the fair is the culmination of months of hard work. Throughout the year, I have been honing my skills, working with my animals, completing projects, and preparing for Fair Week. But while showing my projects is very exciting, what's special to me is the work that goes on behind the scenes. At fair, all the 4-Hers and young people put so much time, responsibility, and dedication to get to where they are. And it's very rewarding to see all that hard work come together at fair. One thing that I have really grown into over this past year is my confidence. Throughout 4-H and fair, I've become more comfortable speaking with judges, meeting new people, and answering questions about my projects and whatnot. Another thing that I have learned is how to face setbacks with a positive attitude, because I know that every experience can help me improve. For example, this year, after months of hard work with my market hog, Pascal, after the horse entangled, I don't know if any of you have seen that, but this past week he injured his leg, so I will be unable to take him to fair next week. But while I'm very disappointed that I cannot show him, I am very grateful that he was my hog, and I enjoy spending time with him as well. But this year, I am also really excited because I will be running for Franklin County Fair Queen, so that is a very exciting opportunity for me as well. And I'm going to pass it off to Miss Amy to share about some of the fun events that we have going on this next week.
Good luck.
Thanks, Hazel. So as I speak, Hazel's going to share some treats with those of you in the front and as far as they go in the back. And just wanted to let you know that we partner with 4-H. That is part of our bedrock with Franklin County Ag Society and for other fairs around Ohio, is that we partner with OSU Extension, reaching young people. So that's our foundation. From that point, so many other things come out of that. So we are really thrilled this year to be celebrating the 250 And we have a lot of different things that we're doing with that. One of the things I'd like to highlight is we're having a community mural. So we've already started the mural with partnership with Keep Hilliard Beautiful. They helped with some of the funding and some of the coordination of that, and we've made a logo that's going to be going right along Northwest Parkway. But we have 6 other panels that we'll be doing, one every day, and there'll be a 3-hour period of time during the fair that anyone in the community can come and lend a brush and paint a portion of that mural that will go then to be a beautiful piece of artwork that'll be along a main community street here in Franklin County. So we encourage everybody to come out and be a part of that. Another thing that we're very, very pleased about is we were very fortunate to receive some generous funding from the commissioner several years ago. And although it's not a popular topic to stand in front of a group of people about, we have new bathrooms because of them. And for those of you who have been in some bathrooms where you're not real comfortable, it's a little sketch. It's been around for a long time. You never know if the water is going to go the right direction. We're super fortunate to have opened a brand new building last year that housed a beautiful bathroom. And this year we continued with that and have 2 brand new renovations that have taken place inside of 2 of our rental buildings that are just night and day difference. And what that has allowed us to do is become available and welcoming to a lot more people in our community that are different abilities. And so with some of that, they'll have a lot more ability to be able to take strollers in and wheelchairs in and have the comfort and space that they need to navigate safely, as well as having a universal changing table for our changing demographics of folks that just need that extra space to be comfortable, to be able to make those necessary accommodations. A lot of places are starting to make those changes, and we're very fortunate to be able to have included that in our master plan, along with having a nursing mother's station and a family bathroom. So there are things that should help people be comfortable. And another highlight that we have is on Tuesday, we have some sensory-friendly hours. So for those in the community who just get a little bit overstimulated by a lot of lights and sounds, we're making a conscientious effort to bring in some additional opportunities for them to be able to enjoy the fair in a fair setting where they're able to come in and enjoy themselves. But besides all of that, we also have a full day's worth of different things that we've planned that for a $10 entry fee, a $10 admission, you really get a lot of bang for your buck. And so I'm just going to highlight a few of those things. We have in-track train displays. We have free laser tag. We have the Wonder Dog show. We have chainsaw art. We have a Jurassic dinosaur show that really is second to none. It is super exciting to know that this is all included in your admission. We have what's called the Smile Lines Project, and what that is one of our community artists has taken it upon herself to really have compassion for those who are in the military community and know that many of those people are at a higher likelihood of suicide. And so she's taken the time to meet with these people individually, paint their smiles, and share their story of how they overcame the difficulties and the challenges, and to still be with us today despite some of the horrific things that they've been through and the way that they protected our country. This is how we can give back to them, is speaking out about it and making it a topic of a topic of conversation. For those of you who like a little adult beverage, we do have a beer garden that is open throughout most of the afternoon and evening. We'll have reptiles, and then we're super proud to be the showcase and the display for a lot of the community Franklin County opportunities, including the Franklin County Board of Commissioners, local bus that will be housing a lot of the health and human services. We love our partnership with the Franklin County Sheriffs, and they're going to be doing canine displays every day. They bring out the mounted unit and the bicycle patrol, and so we've created a very safe and welcoming environment, and we would just encourage all of you to attend. And does anybody have any questions?
Go ahead.
Thank you, Commissioners. Thank you for the description of the fair, and appreciate highlighting the investment that the Commissioners made in the restroom facilities, because one of the things, Amy, as you and your board members were talking some time ago, is that also makes that space available during the rest of the year. So in addition to having those restrooms, obviously critically important when you have so many people there at the fair, it gives many more opportunities during the year for other community events and other spaces, and a really comfortable place for others to go. And so that was a big component as well, so thank you.
I love the springboard because I'd love to come back in a couple of months and share the other 11 months of the year and all the community involvement that we have there in addition. So thanks for mentioning that.
Commissioner's Pie judging contest. You ready to go back out and do that again?
Yeah, I was saying to Commissioner O'Grady, they used to invite us out, we used to do a pie, the commissioners.
Yes.
Used to do a pie judging contest.
You did.
And I feel like that hasn't happened.
Well,
We've
when
been-
you
it's
couldn't
been
come,
Because
It's been conflicted with NACO.
when you couldn't come,
we
it
haven't-
made it kind of hard.
Yeah, we've been conflicted.
So if you're able to come back, we'll get it back on the books.
So, yeah,
the
well,
chili cook-off.
don't start that. I kept coming in second place in the chili cook-off.
It was rigged. It was
rigged.
It was rigged,
No, there was just one woman I couldn't beat.
yeah.
So we have colleagues all over the state of Ohio and all over the country, but, the county fair is such a big thing, especially in smaller and medium-sized counties. And not that it's not a big thing here, but it's like a big lifeblood of their communities in some of these
Absolutely.
counties. And,
It was the event
it is,
of
yeah,
the year.
yeah. Matter of fact, there's a lot of our colleagues across in a lot of these small counties where if they don't win the campaigning at the county fair, they can't win their election in the fall. But they, it's just a huge issue for them. And, in a different life, and as a younger man, I had the fortune of visiting literally every county fair in the state of Ohio.
Me too.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sure you did. And so, and when I first became a commissioner, there's a big difference between the fairgrounds today and the fairgrounds of 20 years ago. So congratulations to you for all the hard work that you and the
They're
rest of the
paved,
board have done.
most of them.
Yeah, to improve the fairgrounds. And we're very proud to have been a part of helping you guys do that.
Thank you.
And I remember the bathrooms. And so very proud that they're so much better today than they were before. But we've had an opportunity, not just during the fair, but at other times, to be at the fairgrounds and to be out at the facility. And so, thank you for all the work that you guys are doing out there. And I will be out. My staff and public affairs team are working on getting me out there next week when we get back from the annual conference. So,
I'd like to say something.
yeah, please.
Thank you, Commissioner O'Grady, and I know we've got a long agenda today, so I'll try to be brief, but when you talked about getting around to the county fairs, when I was state treasurer, I went to pretty much all of them, I'd say. But here's what I took away from them. Each fair has an element that defines the culture in that community. It's very unique to that county. It's unique to that region. And so experiencing the Franklin County Fair is about really experiencing Franklin County. There are elements there that are just in Franklin County. There is a culture there that's just in Franklin County. But I would also encourage you to go to the Delaware County Fair or the Licking County Fair, the Fairfield County Fair, and really see the difference. And that's not to say those fairs aren't up to the same as Franklin County. It's just to show you it matches with the culture of that community. And it goes back, what I like about fairs in Ohio is it goes back to the beginning of that county. And generally in every county there's some element that goes back to that county. And a lot of counties have something unique that they make or cook that is unique just to that county. I know because I ate them. When I would go, I would do this tasting thing, and they would give you some kind of food. They'd be like, you got to try our whatever. And not 10 out of 10 times, it was amazing. was amazing. And but that's the culture of Ohio and the culture of the fair. So I don't know what I'm doing this week, but I'm going to try to find some time this year to get out there. I don't think I've been last year or so, but I'm going to find some time. And good luck to you
We would
in
love
your
that.
campaign for Fair County Queen.
Yes, and if I could, I'd encourage the commissioners, we've given them a $2 off code that they can share with Franklin County. So if it's possible
do?
to get
You
that.
get that?
You did. And so you can go online and use their code and get a $2 off discount up until this Sunday. So I'd encourage you all to do that. So thank you very much for the opportunity. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for coming. All right. And as she mentions that, for more information about the fair, you can go to www.fcfair.org. So, all right. I will need a motion for the approval of the minutes of the May 28th, June 4th, June 11th, June 18th, 2026 briefing sessions, and the June 2, June 9, June 16, and June 23rd, 2026 general session.
So move.
Second. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you can second this.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner
I do
Crawley?
that too often.
Yes. Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Thank you. The minutes have been approved.
All right. The coroner.
Resolution number 47926. Resolution authorizing contract with APO Pumps and Compressors LLC for the purchase of an air compressor system with extended warranty for the Franklin County Coroner's Office Forensic Toxicology Laboratory in the amount of $98,450.
Good morning, Commissioners, Administrator, Team Franklin County. Patrick McLean with the Coroner's Office. I'm joined today by Chief Toxicologist Dan Baker, who's going to explain our item for you. And I just want to, before I turn it over to him, as a man of a certain age, join the chorus of support for the bathrooms. I think that's excellent news. So I don't know who's saying bad things about bathrooms, but I'm for them.
Good morning, Commissioners, County Administrators, Clerks, County Prosecutor. This resolution authorizes a contract with APO Pumps and Compressors to supply us with a new upgraded air compressor system. APO Pumps and Compressors submitted sealed bids, and they were the lowest and best bid. This new air compressor will provide us with reliable, high-pressure air in order to create high-purity nitrogen to run our testing operations with our liquid chromatograph mass spectrometers. This is a critical piece of equipment, and our testing requires this high compressed air. The resolution also permits the county administrator to execute further documents related to this. Pending any questions, I'd respectfully ask for your approval for this piece of equipment.
Gentlemen, before they ask any questions, or if they do, I don't know. I was singing your praises this weekend. My daughter was playing in a softball tournament with a bunch of college coaches, and one of the girls that she was playing with, I was talking to her dad. She's limiting her choices of schools to softball, schools with softball programs who also have forensic chemistry programs, because she is interested in going in. She wants to work in a crime lab, and I was explaining that to her dad that she could end up working for Franklin County, and her dad was pretty excited about that. So
Yeah, and we definitely support college students with internships every year.
I let him know.
Thank you.
She's a bright young lady, and she's a nice second baseman and shortstop, and she can hit the ball pretty well too. Anyway, I don't know if these guys have any questions or not.
If there are no comments or questions, move for approval of Resolution 47926.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce. Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Resolution number 47926 has been adopted.
Thank you.
All right. The engineer's office.
Mr. President, we have a public hearing.
We have a public hearing for the resolution 48026. Can the clerk please read the public hearing?
Plans approved for the Ferris Road Improvement Project, Clinton Township, City of Columbus, Franklin County, Ohio.
I'd like to open the public hearing for this resolution. Is there anyone in the audience who would like to speak on this public hearing? Seeing none, I'd like to close the public hearing and have the clerk read the resolution into the record.
Resolution number 48026. Plans approved for the Ferris Road Improvement Project, Clinton Township, City of Columbus, Franklin County, Ohio.
Good morning, Commissioners. Nick Soulis on behalf of Franklin County Engineer Adam Fowler. Commissioners, this first resolution for the Engineer's Office involves the Ferris Road Improvement Project. This project will reconstruct Ferris Road, will improve drainage, and add a shared use path and sidewalk along the corridor. The project is funded in part by MORPC attributable dollars, as well as community project funding that we received through Commissioner Beatty's, or Congresswoman Beatty's office. Commissioners' approval of this resolution will allow the project to go forward. We do anticipate construction to begin in spring of 2027. Pending any questions, I'd ask for your approval.
There are no comments or questions. Move for approval of Resolution 48026.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes,
Resolution number 48026 has been adopted.
thank you. We have a public hearing for resolution 48126. Can the clerk please read the public hearing?
Plans approved for the Hott Ditch Drainage Improvement Project, Madison Township, Franklin County, Ohio.
I'd like to open the public hearing for this resolution. Is there anyone in the audience who would like to speak on this public hearing? Seeing none, I'd like to close the public hearing and have the clerk read the resolution into the record.
Resolution number 48126. Plans approved for the Hott Ditch Drainage Improvement Project, Madison Township, Franklin County, Ohio.
Commissioners, Hott Ditch is located between No Bixby Road and Portman Road within the Black Licks Estate subdivision. The project is seeking to improve drainage within the entire watershed. Approval of this resolution will approve the plans and allow us to proceed with the project. We do anticipate starting construction in the fall of 2026. Pending any questions, I ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, move for approval of Resolution 481-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes,
Resolution number 48126 has been adopted. Resolution number 48226. MS Consultants Incorporated, real estate consultants appointed to assist the Franklin County Engineer in performing appraisal and real property acquisition services for the Alum Creek Drive Widening Project, Madison Township and Hamilton Township, Franklin County, Ohio, in the amount of $134,050.
Commissioners, our Alum Creek Improvement Project seeks to widen 2.7 miles of Alum Creek Drive to 3 lanes in each direction. It'll replace bridges, the bridges over Big Walnut Creek, and will add a shared use path and sidewalk along the corridor. As a part of that project, we need assistance with real estate acquisition services, both appraisal and negotiation and acquisition services. MS Consultants is a local engineering firm and was selected via ODOT's qualifications-based selection process. Pending any questions, we ask for your approval of this resolution.
There are no comments or questions. Move for approval of Resolution 482-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
yes,
Resolution number 48226 has been adopted. Resolution number 48326. Report forth of the Franklin County Engineer establishing sums of compensation for a portion of the owners of property abutting the Ferris Road Improvement Project, Clinton Township, City of Columbus, Franklin County, Ohio, in the amount of $10,403.
Commissioners, this resolution will award compensation to 8 property owners along the Ferris Road Improvement Project, which I spoke to previously. The compensation that will be awarded to the property's owners is for temporary easements that are required to make the improvements along Ferris Road. Compensation was based upon appraised fair market value. Pending any questions, we ask for your approval.
There are no comments or questions. Move for approval of Resolution 483-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
yes,
Resolution number 48326 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioners. Have a
Thanks,
great day.
Nick.
Two Nicks. Take care.
The treasurer.
Resolution number 48426, resolution authorizing a contract with Gordon Flesh Company Incorporated to provide printer, copier, lease maintenance, and support for the printer fleet upgrade in the amount of $125,177.
Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Dustin Korst. I'm the IT Director for the Franklin County Treasurer's Office. The Treasurer's Office is requesting approval of a contract with Gordon Flesh Company to provide new copier hardware and support lease agreement. This contract is for an amount not to exceed $125,177 with a duration of 60 months. This agreement maintains the exact same equipment footprint as our current lease, ensuring no disruption in our daily administrative workflow. Again, the total cost of the 60-month lease agreement shall not exceed $125,177. Barring any questions, I respectfully ask for your approval. Thank you.
There are no comments or questions. Move for approval of Resolution 48426.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting, Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Resolution number 48426 has been adopted.
Thank you, Dustin. Office on Aging.
Resolution number 48526, resolution authorizing a grant agreement with the Ohio State University Foundation that will provide services and programming to promote and support access to the social determinants of health for seniors in Franklin County in the amount of $75,000.
Good morning, Commissioners and County Administration. Larice Collins, Chief Financial Officer for the Office on Aging. The Franklin County Office on Aging wishes to authorize a grant award agreement with the Ohio State University Foundation for the implementation of the Parity Care Program, the Franklin County Office on Aging Edition, an innovative, evidence-based peer mentoring program for family caregivers of individuals living with dementia. Unlike traditional caregiver support programs, Parity Care connects current caregivers with trained former caregivers who have firsthand experience navigating the emotional, physical, and practical challenges of dementia caregiving. Through structured one-on-one mentorship, participants receive personalized guidance, encouragement, and social support designed to reduce caregiver stress, anxiety, depression, and isolation while improving confidence, resilience, and overall quality of life. The program was developed and evaluated by The Ohio State University and has demonstrated promising outcomes as a culturally responsive model for supporting family caregivers. The grant award agreement is in an amount not to exceed $75,000 for the remainder of the 2026 calendar year. This resolution supports goal number 9 of the Franklin County Rise Together Blueprint. Pending any questions, we respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for approval of Resolution 485-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting, Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Abstain.
Resolution number 48526 has been adopted with Commissioner Boyce's noted abstention.
Thank you.
Thank you. Community Partnership.
Resolution number 48626, resolution authorizing the second, third, and fourth payments to the Educational Service Center of Central Ohio in support of the Franklin County Digital Equity Coalition in the amount of $3 million.
Good morning, Commissioners, County Administration, Dr. Curtis Brown, Community Partnerships Administrator. This resolution will authorize the second, third, and fourth payments to the Educational Service Center of Central Ohio in support of the Franklin County Digital Equity Coalition, which is now called Connect Us. Just to highlight a few program highlights, the Digital Skills Hub has expanded from 7 to 16 community partners. More than 1,300 devices have been donated through corporate partnerships. And also, they have served approximately 5,000 Franklin County residents through its digital skills and device access program. This morning, we have the engagement coordinator here from Connect Us, who is Cammie Alball, who is happy to answer any questions if you have any. If there are no questions, I respectfully request the approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for approval of Resolution 48626.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting, Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Resolution number 48626 has been adopted. Resolution number 48726, resolution authorizing a one-year grant agreement with the Greater Columbus Arts Council for artists, grants, and programming in the amount of $2 million.
Commissioners, this resolution will authorize a grant in the amount of $2 million to the Greater Columbus Arts Council. This grant will support artist grants for artists across Franklin County, as well as support programming for artist organizations. This morning we have Jamie Goldstein, who serves as the Chief Strategy Officer for the Greater Columbus Arts Council, who will share a few words on the upcoming activities for this particular grant.
Good morning, Commission President O'Grady, Commissioners Crowley, and Commissioner Boyce, and County Administration and staff. Thank you for having me today. I'm standing in for our President and CEO, Mitch Menchaca, who's out of town. He sends his regards. We really appreciate the county's continued partnership and your investment in Franklin County's creative community. Your support will allow the Greater Columbus Arts Council to expand opportunity beyond the city of Columbus and ensure that residents throughout Franklin County have greater access to arts, culture, and creative opportunity. The arts are not a luxury. They are part of the infrastructure that makes Franklin County a place where people want to live, work, raise families, and build businesses. County investment helps local artists create sustainable careers, supports arts organizations that strengthen neighborhoods, and fuel economic activity that benefits restaurants, hotels, retailers, and small businesses. Through grants and professional development, we're helping Franklin County's creative workforce thrive. A recent example is Kim Hopcraft, who employed local actors and musicians as part of her multi-part theater and cabaret series supported by GCAC's Artist Projects Grant. Additionally, GCAC provides regular business workshops, networking events, legal assistance to help strengthen creative businesses for artists. Through Film Columbus, we're attracting productions that create jobs and bring new dollars to our local economy. In 2024, Film Columbus introduced the first and only local incentive in the state of Ohio, the Columbus Motion Picture Incentive, which requires a minimum spend of $150,000 in Central Ohio and hiring the majority of its crew from this region. The impact of this program was immediately apparent. From 24 to 25, the film industry in Central Ohio grew 22%, while major markets like Los Angeles and Atlanta significantly contracted. Franklin County's support through this grant will help us deepen the impact of this program as well. And through the new Franklin County Local Arts Network, we'll connect municipalities, share resources, and expand access to communities that have had historically fewer arts opportunities. Just as importantly, the arts build community. They create places where neighbors gather, foster civic pride and belonging, support mental well-being, and strengthen the identity of every community across our county. GCAC has decades of experience in stewarding public investment with transparency, accountability, and measurable results. We are committed to ensuring every dollar delivers meaningful public benefit. Your investment is not simply funding the arts, it is investing in Franklin County's residents, our neighborhoods, our workforce, our small businesses, and our long-term economic vitality. Together, we're building a stronger, more connected, and more vibrant Franklin County for everyone. Thank you for your partnership, and if there's no questions, I respectfully ask for your approval, but I'm here for questions.
There are no comments or questions. Move for approval, Resolution 48726.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Crowley.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Resolution number 48726 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioners.
All right, thank you. Economic engagement and community development.
Resolution number 48826. Resolution authorizing a grant agreement with a Tribe for Jazz to support workforce development and career pathway exploration through the Jazz Lab mobile program in the amount of $165,422.
Good morning, Commissioners and County Administration. Talisha Williams, Fiscal Officer for Economic Engagement and Community Development and Purchasing. First of all, I would like to thank the Office of Economic Development and Planning and the Prosecutor's Office for their collaboration and support on both resolutions being presented today. This initial resolution with a Tribe for Jazz supports the Jazz Lab mobile program, a workforce development and career exploration initiative. The program will serve 720 students with 12 4-hour mobile STEM learning sessions, and each session will include 60 youth from multiple middle schools in Franklin County. Through hands-on learning experience, students will explore the science of sound to discover how music and technology work together. The key learning areas are career and workforce readiness integration, which teaches transferable workplace skills that open STEM-related career and technical education pathways to audio engineering, digital media, creative technology, and collaborative design, helping to gain confidence using technology. It also focuses on student engagement and wellness, which provides tools that build communication, teamwork, problem-solving, and positive social interaction skills. The initiative supports goals number 2, 3, and 11 of the Rise Together Poverty Blueprint and the Workforce Development and Economic Opportunity pillars of the Office of Economic Engagement and Community Development. Stephanie Matthews, who is the Executive Director for A Tribe for Jazz, is present to address concerns and share remarks. Thereafter, we respectfully request approval of this resolution.
Thank you and good morning. As she said, my name is Stephanie Matthews and I'm the Executive Director of A Tribe for Jazz. We are a 501c3 nonprofit whose mission is to preserve the legacy and advance the future of jazz. And I have some prepared remarks here. First, I should go back and say good morning, Commissioners. Forgive me for that. And on behalf of A Tribe for Jazz, I want to thank you for your investment in our organization, but more importantly, into the young people of Franklin County. We are a small but mighty arts and culture organization that believes jazz is much more than a genre of music. It is a way of thinking. It teaches creativity, collaboration, adaptability, and innovation while bringing people together across communities. That belief has allowed us to build partnerships with more than 30 organizations, including Columbus City Schools, COSI, The Ohio State University, and many others. We've also earned the support in these 5 brief years of organizations like Battelle, Meta, the Greater Columbus Arts Council, and the City of Columbus, because they recognize the power of music to transform. From presenting internationally recognized rising stars in jazz to using music as a tool for emotional wellness and professional development to our signature program, Jazz Lab, we do this work in service of creating meaningful learning experiences and greater access to the art. Today's investment allows us to expand the Jazz Lab program to 12 school sites, bringing our unique STEAM-based program to an estimated 720 students across Dublin, Worthington, Gahanna, Westerville, Reynoldsburg, and Southwestern City Schools. And thank you, Talisha, for discussing in depth what Jazz Lab does, and I'm happy to answer additional questions. But I really want to say also that we're especially grateful for leaders like DCA Withers, who joined us to share remarks at one of our concerts, and to Deputy Director Martinez, who experienced our Jazz Lab summer program firsthand just 2 weeks ago. The engagement of the Franklin County Commissioners reflects the kind of partnership and community leadership that makes this work possible. And we as a Tribe for Jazz really love your hands-on approach. You were always in the community, you were at the events, you care, you were hands-on, you were with children, you were with our seniors, and we're most grateful. And so I want to say thank you for believing in this work and for investing in the next generation. And we look forward to not only sharing our progress with you, but we invite each of you to visit a Jazz Lab classroom and experience this work in action. Thank you.
If there's no comments or questions, move for approval of Resolution 48826.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Resolution number 4826 has been adopted. Resolution number 48926, resolution authorizing a grant agreement with the City of Whitehall to support their City of Whitehall community event focused on expanding economic opportunity, workforce engagement, and community connectivity for residents across Franklin County in the amount of $75,000.
This grant agreement supports the City of Whitehall's community event focused on expanding economic opportunity, workforce development, and community connectivity for residents across Franklin County. This event, which is scheduled for July 25th, 2026, attracts around 25,000 residents and visitors and features more than 35 food trucks, arts and craft vendors, family-friendly activities, and community resource opportunities while celebrating the cultural diversity of the Whitehall community. Through the event's Workforce and Wellness Pavilion, residents will have access to employers, on-site job application and interviews, training programs, and employment resources. The festival supports small and emerging businesses by providing vendor opportunities, increasing visibility for local entrepreneurs, and creating opportunities for direct engagement with thousands of attendees. Youth and family-focused programming will be available, including educational and career exploration activities, STEM experiences, and literacy promotion that supports academic achievement and family success. Additionally, there will be health screenings and community support resources intended to promote long-term economic stability. This resolution supports the Rise Together Poverty Goals number 1, 2, 9, and 13, and all pillars of the Office of Economic Engagement and Community Development. Representatives with the City of Whitehall are present in case there are comments or questions. If none, we respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
There are no comments or questions. Move for approval of Resolution 48926.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Resolution number 48926 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Economic Development and Planning.
Resolution number 49026, resolution authorizing the county administrator to execute a funding agreement with Homes on the Hill to develop a single-family home in Franklin County in the amount of $134,780.18.
Good morning, Commissioners, County Administration. Walter Dillard, Assistant Director for Economic Development and Planning. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development Home Investment Partnership Program is designed to increase the supply of decent, safe, sanitary, and affordable housing for low-income households. In this resolution, Franklin County commits a portion of home funds to Homes on the Hill for the purpose of developing a single-family property in Franklin County for a low to moderate income home buyer in the amount of $134,780.18. This resolution will authorize the county administrator to execute the funding agreement utilizing the fiscal year 2018 home grant funds. The county will issue written approval to Homes on the Hill as to sufficient eligible buyer determination and sufficient completion of the project services in order for Homes on the Hill to enter into a sales contract with an eligible buyer in accordance with terms of the agreement. Pending any questions, we respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
There are no comments or questions. Move for approval of Resolution 49026.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Resolution number 49026 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Job and Family Services.
Resolution number 49126, resolution approving a contract for case management services between the Franklin County Department of Job and Family Services and The Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center in the amount of $226,634.75.
Good morning, Commissioners and County Administration. Anita Davenport, Administrative Officer, Franklin County Department of Job and Family Services, or FCDJFS. Today I come before you with a resolution to approve a case management contract with the Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center, or OSU. The contract provides 2 case managers to OSU for the purpose of determining their patients' eligibility for Medicaid. And although the case manager's primary function is to determine patient eligibility for Medicaid, they can also make internal referrals for additional public benefits programs such as SNAP. This contract helps to streamline the application process for our Franklin County residents who are OSU patients by allowing them to apply for Medicaid benefits while they are having their health care needs addressed at the hospital. In exchange for the case management services provided, OSU will reimburse FCDJFS an amount not to exceed $226,634.75. That amount is for the actual salary and benefits of the case managers, as well as a portion of the actual salary and benefits of the case manager supervisor and clerical support personnel. The initial term of the contract is from July 1st, 2026 through June 30th, 2027, with an option to extend for 2 additional one-year terms if mutually agreed upon by the parties. Pending any questions, FCDJFS respectfully requests your approval of this resolution.
There are no comments or questions. Move for approval of Resolution 49126.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce. Resolution number 49126 has been adopted with Commissioner Boyce's noted abstention.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Sanitary Engineer.
Resolution number 49226, resolution authorizing an agreement between the Board of Commissioners and property owners for financial assistance with sanitary sewer connections on Gladys Road and Ina Avenue.
Good morning, Commissioners. I am Ryan Stowe, Assistant Director of Sanitary Engineering. In July of 2025, the project known as Gladys Road and Ina Avenue Sanitary Sewer Improvement was completed. Financial assistance was made available to all the properties within the project area, and a total of 6 property owners were approved for assistance. The resolution before you is requesting the approval of agreements between the county and each of the 6 property owners. The financial assistance provided to each property owner is in the form of a lien upon the property, which is payable according to the terms and conditions of the promissory note and mortgage. The lien is completely forgiven after 10 years if the property owner remains in the home, and is prorated for each year the resident lived at the residence if the property owner decides to sell. Through RFP 2025-0918, Proho Enterprises LLC was selected to perform the connections, which are being funded by the Ohio EPA and Ohio Water Development Authority's Water Pollution Control Loan Fund, whose application was approved via Resolution 404-26. Pending any questions or comments, I request the approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for approval of Resolution 49226.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Resolution number 49226 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Public Facilities Management.
Resolution number 49326. Resolution authorizing a guaranteed maximum price amendment number 7 to the contract with Elford Incorporated to provide construction manager at-risk services, including construction services for the Franklin County Critical Master Plan Implementation Project Bundle 1 in the amount not to exceed $692,296.
Good morning, Commissioners. Darla Reardon, Director, Public Facilities Management. On January 7th, 2025, Resolution Number 7-25 authorized a contract with Elford, Inc. to provide construction manager at-risk services for the Franklin County Critical Master Plan Implementation Project Bundle Number 1. This resolution authorizes guaranteed maximum price GMP Amendment Number 7 with Elford, Inc. for additional construction services associated with the Critical Master Plan Implementation Project Bundle 1. GMP Amendment Number 7 includes the following scopes of work: relocation and installation of various generators to provide essential redundancy that assists in maintaining critical services at 900 Hague Avenue and 4340 Tamarack Boulevard. Pending any questions, PFM requests your approval of Guaranteed Maximum Price Amendment Number 7 with Elford, Inc.
If there are no comments or questions, move for approval of Resolution 49326.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Abstain.
Resolution number 49326 has been adopted with Commissioner Boyce's noted abstention.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Human Resources.
Resolution number 49426. Resolution authorizing a contract modification number 3 with Standard Insurance Company for employer-based basic life and accidental death and dismemberment insurance and employee-paid supplemental life insurance in the amount of $150,000.
Good morning, Commissioners. Jody Lease,
morning.
Assistant Director of Human Resources. Franklin County's contract with Standard allows the cooperative to offer its members basic life, accidental death and dismemberment, and supplemental life insurance. This modification locks in the current rates for the last 10 months of the contract and increases the not-to-exceed amount by $150,000. Pending any questions, I request approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for approval of Resolution 49426.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Resolution number 49426 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Purchasing.
Resolution number 49526. Resolution authorizing a services agreement with Pitney Bowes Presort Services to provide mail processing for the Franklin County mailroom.
Good morning, Commissioners and County Administration. Tracy Matthew, Assistant Director of Purchasing Operations. This resolution would authorize a services agreement with Pitney Bowes Presort Services. The services will support the relocation of the mailroom from the 16th floor of the office tower to the 8th floor of the Dorian Building in the coming months. Under this agreement, Pitney Bowes will provide reliable and timely mail sorting coverage for Franklin County during the mail services unit relocation and for any future unexpected downtime or capacity issues. Processing our mail through the Brittany Bowes Sort House allows us to maintain our discounted postage rate and our return mail agreement with USPS, which we cannot when we cannot use our equipment to sort the mail. These services support the mail processing contingency plan, ensuring the mailroom processes mail in a timely and confidential manner at our discounted rate. This is a no-cost services agreement.
If there are no comments or questions, move for approval of Resolution 49526.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Resolution number 49526 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Resolution number 49626, resolution approving purchases for various Franklin County agencies in the amount of $6,935,562.72.
This resolution requests your approval of 84 purchase orders. The county auditor has pre-certified available funding, and pending any questions, I respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for approval of Resolution 496-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Resolution number 49626 has been adopted. Resolution number 49726, resolution approving purchases for various Franklin County agencies in the amount of $14,500.
This resolution requests your approval of 3 purchase orders. The county auditor has pre-certified available funding, and pending any questions, I respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for approval of Resolution 49726.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Abstain.
Resolution number 49726 has been adopted with Commissioner Boyce's noted abstention.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Are there any journalizations?
There are not.
Okay, well, that concludes our general session.
And, Mr. President, we're going to take a pause for those online before we start the rezoning hearing.